y'all. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I did. Me and my wife just hung around the pool all day. Well, you know, after I got done cutting some grass yesterday morning. Me and Toby worked just a few hours yesterday. I did a little video. I might, insert it into this one. It wasn't enough for me to fool around with. I don't know. Sometimes I get into these funks where I'm not into doing the videos because, well, there's nothing I can say that I haven't probably said before. So, but anyway, today is Friday and we're back at it. I got Toby's already gone. He's been gone about an hour, not quite an hour, and he went out to Gay, Georgia to do that big one solo. Now I was gonna have us both go out there, but well, I didn't feel like it, and I didn't. And every time that yard has been cut, I've been the one to do it in 3 years that I've done it. So Toby's done it with me 3 times, I think, 2 or 3 times. So the expectation is that Toby's going to be able to do it solo. It'll take him a little bit longer than with both of us there, of course, because there's a lot of mowing there. It's really ideal to have 2 people there with 2 mowers, but the way things have been going, we're just trying to keep everything going, keep everybody busy, and keep the money flowing in, right? So yeah, there's that. So after he's going to do that one, and then he's going to go do one tiny one, and it's a 60. It's tiny though. I mean, you can literally do it in 20 minutes solo with ease. It's really easy. So yeah, I got the drone with me today. I'm gonna see if I can get a little footage over here. So what I'm going to do is, y'all know we did the HOA yesterday. Y'all don't know that because I did a video on it yesterday, blah blah. So we did the HOA yesterday morning early, got it out of the way, and now today I'm going over to the 71 acres over here, and we're going to cut the frontage, just the roadside and then the 2 little fields in the front. I don't know, it's probably it's probably 2 acres of grass to actually cut, maybe 2.5, maybe 3 acres. Yeah, we'll just say 3 acres of grass to cut. But it's all mowing. There's no special nothing. So yeah, I'll go on and get started over here and get some of the stuff in the bag where when he gets over here, all we got to do is the frontage. And y'all know I really like doing the big fields and stuff better than I do anything else, as long as they're paying right. A lot of times people that got these big fields, they don't want to pay, like, they want to pay, well, and they don't want it regular either. So I made a deal with this guy, and I think I had the camera on. Me and him made a deal. I told him I'd do it for $300. So it'll probably take us, if both of us were here, it'd probably take us an hour and a half, 2 hours. But the goal today is to get it done. Boy, this HOA looking good. Why? They can't say nothing bad about us keeping this HOA. Toby does a great job on the weed eating and everything. Yeah, man, it looks really nice. Sorry, I got off track there. We got some other jobs coming down the pipe. Well, they're there for me to go do, but we're trying to. Let's get through the weekend. I'm not trying to work 7 days a week and run out of work. That's what I'm not trying to do. We're still in a drought. I mean, it hasn't rained enough here in where I'm at anyway, to make the grass really grow any faster. But we're earning the books, and as a business owner, that's what I look at. What it costs me to get the money that we're making. And when I look at, and only reference I got is to last year. So, and I don't know if They must be. I had to go over there and get that checked. I'm sorry. But when I refer back to last year and I look at the numbers, because I got software that keeps up with everything, contrary to the chuck in a truck everybody thinks. The books last year, we're right around 10% more this year. But see, there's some things this year that I'm not going to have to pay for, and that's a mower. So that's well, last year I bought 2 mowers. Now one of them I'm making payments on, and the other one I just outright pay cash for. So and we're running, so the profits should be better with those mowers, because I'm not going to have to pay out $9,000 in cash, for a mower like I did at this point last year. Well, I did it twice. I traded the Skag in at $8,500, and then I outright bought the other mower that they have for sale up there that was still under warranty. So for $9,000. So that's $18,000 last year that I spent in cash. That's cash that I'm not going to have to spend this year. That's a nice chunk, and I'm not buying anything else. I'm talking about for the lawn care. I'm not having to buy. Well, I bought a weed eater. I may have to buy a blower, right? But that's it. I mean, So we're at about 10% more this year. Now, of course, you have to factor in the truck that I bought. So that's about $14,000 after I did all the stuff I did to it. So that truck has already made its money back, but it's not showing up yet, as far as a profit. I could break it all the way down and go into all that, but I don't feel like it. Only thing I'm thinking about is getting this $300 this morning, and the 150 and the 60. So we're only going to do about $560 today. Well, I'm going to do some spraying, so I might get a little bit more. We'll say we'll round it off to $600. So, and this is going to be easy. That spray worked like that freaking spray worked like gangbusters, man. Oh my God, dude! It made a path on both sides of the freaking fence. Oh man, this is going to be an easy peasy to teasy. Yeah. All right, y'all, so I got as much footage over there as I could. It's so hot, man. Again, the cameras are acting stupid when it gets hot. The drone, hopefully I got all the good drone footage I think I got. I don't know. I won't know until I stick the drone card in my computer. But that's all we're doing today. It's 1 o'clock and it's 97 degrees right now. And it's a scorcher. It's hot, man. Just me, you know, being over there, I mean, yeah, I'm damn near seeing dots, y'all. It's so freaking hot. It's just, but you know, no harm, no foul. We steady moving forward. You know, same old, man. Toby got everything done in front of that one. So by the time he got over there, by the time Toby got to the big acreage we were cutting, I had already cut a pretty good piece of it, and but he got hung up out there on that one in Gay, Georgia, because again, this is the price we're paying still, because it was burned up 2 weeks ago, but then they got a bunch of rain, and now it took him twice as long as usual, but it's the same money. I can't stand that shit, man. But so really today, though we worked and did all that, I might have profited $300 today, maybe, just maybe, because I did some extra spraying and stuff over there at the 71 acres. I say 71 acres, that's just how I name it, because my software nicknames, it has an option to nickname properties, and I like to nickname them so I remember them better that way. So, because there's not any other 71 acre properties that I'm even anywhere close to. So, but we only cut about 3.5 acres of it, something like that. And spray and do little stuff, you know, around some of the buildings and stuff. But see, I've been spraying. Last time I sprayed, and then I sprayed again today. So, yeah. I don't think we're working tomorrow, man. I need a day off. Just didn't, well, where I ain't got to be anywhere. But that's another price that we're paying because of this drought. He got an hour of rain right after he told me not to come last week. Well, it's 2 weeks ago now. It'll be 2 weeks Saturday. So it'll be 4 weeks Saturday, tomorrow. And see, that costs you in ways you're not really seeing, because it took Toby twice as long. If I'd have been thinking, I would have went out there with him. We'd have put 2 mowers on it, and we'd have probably made better time. I'm always thinking like that anyway. So, and I started to, but the hiccup was going to be I would have to go to the other job that he did too. The one it don't even require one person really. I mean, you could just about cut it with a weed eater, but you still got to go through the motions over there. And I didn't want to be over there for 20 minutes for nothing when I could be over here for an hour and a half. I'm thinking it's going to take him an hour and 10 minutes out there in Gay, Georgia, and it ended up taking him probably about 2 hours. Not his fault. I know. I get it, because I know how that grass is. But when the owner put me off, I couldn't put it on. 2 weeks ago, he put me off because it was so dry, and I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is. I mean, all the properties were really dry then, and then the following week we got a little bit of rain. Not a lot, but he got more than we got. He's south of here, so he thought I was going to come last weekend. But see, I'm not going to screw my scheduling all up to be way on that side of town on the rotation of last weekend. I wasn't going to do it, so I paid the price today for that. But moving forward, we're back on schedule. I don't like having one extremely south on Saturday or whenever, and then have one extremely north on the same day. It's just too far to make money. So over the last 4 or 5 years, what I've done is when I'm on that side, I make sure that I'm not on that side, basically. And if I'd have done it last weekend, I've been on that side for the regular yards that I'm doing on that day. And then I had to run out there and do that one. And then we'd have been off schedule the rest of the season. So I didn't realize I was going to take such a big hit. I mean, not really. I mean, Kobe does, Toby does a good job, so we're not taking a hit. But I know he had to do a lot more over there, and it took a lot longer than what he thought. And, not a big deal on the grand scheme of things, but we could have probably been done an hour ago, see? And, it's the same money for him. Same money for me, too. So, yeah. But I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and get me a chicken sandwich today, man. I'm not ordering no Jersey Mike today. Manageable. I can live on it, but I ain't excelling at that. Cause I made an extra 100 over there. It was supposed to be 300, but he paid me 400 because I sprayed. And the spray that I sprayed over there cost me about $6. So. And there was a couple more that we could have done, but I'm holding off, man. I'm gonna wait to see what this weather's gonna do. Like, there's 2 in my neighborhood. I'm just gonna wait till next week. We could have done them too, and I could go do 2 or 3 more if I wanted to. But let's just slow our road and get past this weekend, and then we'll assess where we're at next week. If it continues not to rain, then I'll be glad I did that. If it rains real hard, there's not a big deal to pencil them in. So I could do them today. They're ready now, but I don't want to, man. Let's just kind of hold up and see if something else comes down the pipe. Yeah, y'all. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. It's Sammy Time Friday. Y'all be safe.